Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. That sounded like shit picker, didn't it? Chick Picker. Morning, Sally. You
Morning.
made it. Looks like she made it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see if we can get.
She's gonna get fired.
Uh-oh. She acting up again? Oh, man.
Yeah.
She don't know who she's dealing with, does she?
No.
Well, at least she knows she's on her way out.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not a whole lot
Today.
she could probably do to
Today.
mend it up.
Mm-hmm.
She showed her true colors.
I didn't have to work with her last night.
Oh, well, thank goodness for that.
And she tells Teresa messages her and says, yeah, I need you to come in and talk to me today.
Uh-huh.
Because, well, I hope you have sound and cameras in your office. She told Teresa that. She's like, bitch.
Well, I seen what fell over. I don't guess Godzilla likes the fan. You see it? See the little Godzilla on the floor?
Yeah.
Godzilla's been sitting there forever because that's where my son's stepdaughter, she plays with it and then puts it there when she's done.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard a noise just a few minutes ago, and there's a fan laying there. I imagine one of the cats did it, but that was funny. I had to get a picture of it. Because Benji was sitting down there like, I didn't do it.
Wow. Ghost time.
What up?
Oh, speaking of ghosts, we're going next Saturday to the Ohio State Reformatory, Mansfield,
Ooh.
where they filmed Shawshank Redemption.
Oh,
So-
wow.
And we're going to the old part of it where it's like really, really haunted.
That's fun.
You've never been there before?
No, it's on my bucket list, my paranormal bucket list. So it's another one I get to mark off. And then I want to go to the St. Augustine Florida Lighthouse is another one. And of course, the Myrtles Plantation. That's all on my bucket list.
Yeah.
And top of my bucket list would be the Stanley Hotel in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I got all these places I want to hit.
Isn't that where our brother went?
I don't know.
It's where they filmed The Shining. Well,
yes.
It's based on his experiences there, yeah. There's a lot of shots of it.
My brother, I believe that's where he just went.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I want to go there. And the was it St. Mary's, or Queen Mary? And I think it's in California, the ship that's in California, the Queen Mary. I would like to go check that out too.
Sally, can you send the link to Todd? He doesn't know where to find it. Let's see. I'm completely. This is. I'm messed up this morning.
Discombobulated this morning.
Yes.
Morning, it is Monday. It is Monday.
Alyssa and Julie and Bumcrack Picker and Liz, True 72, and Silverhair Stacker and Dottie.
Sorry if I looked like I stepped out of the 50s this morning. I took a shower and put product in my hair and didn't dry it. So now I look like a greaser. Let me roll my sleeves up and put a pack of cigarettes in there.
There you go. There you go.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
Huh?
That's a grease lightning.
She got overhead lifted with a small barrel comb. Oh yeah.
Go, grease lightning.
What are you doing? Go green, sliding, go green.
Yeah.
Get the screen. I realize. Quit. Go away. Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
Monday.
God.
Woohoo!
There you go. You get it all here.
And
Good morning.
I'm wound for sound today, people.
That's good. That's good. Hank said it was kind of a blah weekend here, not sales wise, but after vet appointment, I've just been worried and it's exhausting.
Oh,
I hope everything is
sorry,
going
Hank.
okay.
Sorry, I don't need any spam. I ordered it 2 weeks ago.
Should be coming any minute, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's in there, Todd.
I feel like we need another day of the weekend.
I know.
No, we don't.
Sally says, nope, we don't. Nope, nope, nope.
No.
Oh, man.
Mine was just off all weekend. Like I thought Friday was Saturday, so then all day Saturday I thought it was Sunday. So I'm just discombobulated.
I kind of did that one day. I was like, is it Sunday?
What day is it?
No,
Yeah.
is it Saturday?
Oh, and Nissa, I never did send my address. I will, I promise.
He's in the waiting room.
Okay. All right.
Jeez, my hair looks a little wild today.
There we go. There's Todd.
Hi, Todd.
Todd is officially a father-in-law.
Ooh.
Yeah. Pictures are great. I should do something to my hair.
That looked like a fun wedding. Julie says she's really not ready for the school week. Yeah, that's gonna take some getting used to.
Yeah. Best thing is to do a schedule.
Wow. We're supposed to get severe weather
Yeah, so we.
between 4 and 10. And it looks like hail up to 1 inch, 60 to 70 mile per hour gusts. And it's all between 4 and 10.
Did you know that freaking there was a tornado in Canada yesterday?
Really?
Right above
That's odd.
North Dakota. Right
Well,
above the North Dakota border.
North Dakota border.
Yeah, into Canada.
Does North Dakota meet Canada?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's cute.
Affirmative.
Julie, count me in. I need some schooling. Oh my gosh. And then North Carolina had an earthquake.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
I
all
didn't hear about that.
kinds of stuff happening. I asked, it wasn't far from Tina, but she said she slept through it, so.
Yeah, there was people in Ohio and Georgia that felt it.
And it was a little one. I mean, it was
Oh,
only,
wow.
5.1,
it was 5.1, wasn't it?
I think. Yeah.
I mean, to me, that's little.
Which one are you worried about, Hank? Is it the black one?
She's saying have to schedule appointment for cyst removal and lump or growth on the foot. Oh.
Oh.
You got roses on your head, Maggie.
Or the sky is
she
falling.
She's been doing some weeding this morning.
I like all these filters in Zoom. There was a Zoom update.
Where do you find those?
Oh.
That's what I was looking at. My hair be pretty too.
under video where it says, if you click the little arrow next to stop video, it says choose video filter, but you have to have the newest update of the Zoom
Oh,
thing.
I don't see anything like that.
You must not have when you're done today, download the newest update.
No, I do have the, I thought I did, but maybe I don't. I don't know. It's not that important, so I'm not gonna worry
Yeah.
about it. Let's see. How was sales this weekend?
I got 6 going out.
Nice.
I
Hi.
made,
Average.
Average.
I
There's no
made,
average in eBay.
Yeah.
I
Well-
made, oh, sorry.
I got a bunch going out, but that was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for me. So
Right.
I got 20 going out. So
Nice.
5 a day.
That's good.
Average.
I had one good one. It was from that clean out. I found one of those Bionicle sets.
Uh-huh.
It was the where it has the 2 robots like fighting each other. Sold it for let's see, $95.
Nice.
So I
Very
didn't pay
good.
nothing for it. So
Awesome.
Even better.
yep.
Yeah, Hank says it's the white one.
Oh,
He has the Worth Health and Rivers. I'm so scared about the anesthesia and the bony lump. I just have to keep saying it will be fine and it'll go perfectly. And
It
he will
will.
come home fine. Yep. That is true. Keep positive. Positive thoughts.
As soon as I came through the gate this morning, freaking Fuzzy was just.
Oh, gosh.
And he just doesn't. I mean, I'm sure he hurts because he's an old man and he's got cancer. We're waiting. We're supposed to be getting some Jonah or some CBD for dogs,
Uh-huh.
and for dogs with cancer. And
So Fuzzy has cancer.
yes, I'm sure of it.
Okay.
I've seen cancerous lumps, many times. It's at first it didn't look like that.
Uh-huh.
At first I was telling Hank that it looked like veins. It looked like a
Mhm.
ball of veins.
Huh.
And it didn't look right to me. It didn't look like a cancerous tumor to me.
Mhm.
Anyways. But now it does. So I'm sure, I'm just gonna try and, if we have to buy expensive CBD oil so that he can, feel good for a little bit. He's not ready to go down. I don't feel like he's ready to go down.
Okay.
I don't want him to suffer.
Mhm.
I'm so glad we still have the right to, to decide, whether our animals get to, suffer or not.
Mhm.
But he's still got an attitude. He's still, still has a personality. He's
Yeah,
still,
he's spunk.
yeah. And yesterday, it was the funniest thing, but he went outside to go to the bathroom, and I was on the porch, and Brandon came out there, and Brandon looks over him and says, "Fuzzy, what are you doing?" And he went, we 3 circles and pooped right on the hose.
What?
Like, and then looked at Brandon while he did it, like, look what I'm doing. I'm pooping on your hose right now. So I mean, it's that kind of thing that tells me, that he's still him, and he's
Mhm.
Got a little orneriness in him.
Mhm.
Good morning, Mr. Sadie.
yeah, this is way different than a sebaceous cyst. Also, tennis ball size, maybe a little smaller. It was a big round lump that started as a tiny blue purplish lump but got huge.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard on Dwayne's auction last night that Deb is doing better bit by bit.
Mhm.
That's good to hear.
Small improvements.
Good.
You know,
So that's
she's really
good.
good. Yeah.
I bought a lot of watches, if you can believe that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
Shopper.
that's good.
yeah.
That's good. You need something to keep you busy. You're running about out of all your video game lot, huh?
Yeah. No, I still got a bunch of stuff to sort through, but yeah, it's not as much as it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, that
And you've done really well with that too. You've done really well with selling
Yeah.
that stuff off, whatever you can get listed. So that's good.
yeah. Since March, I'm about 10,000 profit on that.
Nice. Very good. What you got, Sally?
These are wallets. I have 5 of them.
Those are cool. They look like what's her name?
Vera
Vera
Bradley.
Bradley. Yeah.
What is that called? That
It's a Paisley.
Yeah, Paisley.
Paisley.
that's what I was trying to think of. But
Where'd you get those at?
I bought these when Dollar General had their clearance last time I went,
Mm-hmm.
and I bought like $100 worth of stuff, but I got a lot of stuff. And curling irons the other day, and you know, all kind. I mean, I have all kinds of stuff like this.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, I got 5 of these wallets. They're all brand new with tags, and I'm not gonna ask a bunch for them. I paid 80 cents each.
Wow.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So, you know, I mean, and they're like quilted, and
My sister
no,
uses one like that.
Nice.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to.
So yeah, I've got a new daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
I hope you're gonna have some grandkids soon.
Yeah.
Time to have some babies.
You need
And
to be a
about
grandpa before you die.
50 new in-laws.
How long
Oh,
do you
wow.
think you have? How long do you think you have, Todd?
Until I
For what?
die, maybe
Yeah.
10 years. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, Sally, that's a loaded
Lord.
question there.
Not
That's
me.
a
I plan
Sally
on living
question for
forever.
you.
I'm just wondering, you know, like, because if you
Yeah.
ask me, I might live till I'm like 65.
Oh, I'm gonna live till 100.
Me too.
I'm gonna live forever.
Or like that. What was it that? It was that one episode of Tales from the Crypt where the guy refused to die until he sneezed his nose off.
Well,
He
yeah.
refused to accept he was dead until he sneezed and his nose went flying across the room.
The pictures look great. Gwen looked really nice.
Yeah, she looks
she's
very pretty.
beautiful.
Where's Sissy?
But like, you
Hey,
know,
The bride is.
y'all should have come. You missed me doing the Macarena.
Oh,
No
Lord.
Hey, last time I
way.
did that, I ended up having to have knee surgery. I refused to do it ever again.
I'm gonna message Gwen and see if I can get that video.
Yeah.
So no, I don't think that got videoed. But yeah, it's so funny. All 50 of my new in-laws are shorter than me. And Gage,
How tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
Oh.
But yeah, it was so funny when David got the garter off of Jan's leg and was shooting it over to the bachelors. My boy Gage was out there with him, right? And David shot it up high. And Gage was taller than all the bachelors. So he got it. He grabbed it out of midair. The other guys were like,
Oh,
that's
so
not fair. He's like 6 inches taller than us. Oh, man.
so he might be next.
He might be.
Yeah.
Todd's gonna
Yeah.
have to recoup from this one now.
Oh, God.
Give
I
you a
can't
little,
believe
give you a
how
little
tired
bit
we
of
are.
recoup time.
Let you sell a
Oh,
couple of good watches.
huh?
I said, let you sell a good, couple of good watches, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Make that money.
need to make some money for sure. That was expensive, but we had a lot of good fun moments.
That's good.
Yeah.
We had a photo booth set up. People were making stupid photos, and we had
Amber?
all kinds of
Mm.
food. We had the regular catering, but then there was all these Philippine desserts they brought, and different kinds, and I had to try each one, you know.
Because
Right.
you Filipino.
And some of them were just delicious. There was a plantain one that was kind of rolled up like a fried burrito.
Huh.
That was delicious. But then some of it, I kind of got my napkin out and spit it out into the napkin. Ew, what was that?
So she's Filipino.
Yeah, so
That's cool. I'm
Philippine
we have-
descent. I mean, they're like second generation Americans now, but
yeah.
uh,
My dad worked with
I thought you were gonna say your dad was Filipino.
I
I
mean
was like, come on now, Sally.
Valerie's dad, I mean.
Enough of that.
He worked in a printing company, and there was like a bunch of Filipino guys that worked in there with them, and he got really
yeah,
close
Sadie.
with a couple of them, and we'd have cookouts or whatever, and
Oh yeah.
go to their functions and try all this Filipino food, and it was so good.
Mhm.
Yeah, they did the full family photos, you know, and we got our side of the family up there, and we had like 12 people, right? And then they did the full photo of the Filipino side, and there's like 150 people standing up
Oh
there.
my God.
Dang, you got a bigger family than we do, at least at the wedding. Yeah. So
Well, yeah, Patty says was there balut?
no balut. Thank God.
What is that?
Well,
It's like a fermented duck egg with the duck
Yeah.
still in it.
Ugh.
it's like
Well, it's
Chicken, I don't know which one it is.
duck. It's like in Vietnam and the Philippines, they bury half cooked. No, I mean half. You know, the duckling inside is
Developed.
not hatched. It's partially developed. Yeah,
Right.
and then they bury the eggs in the hot sand on the beaches, and that's the way they cook it. And then there are street vendors that sell that stuff.
Eek.
well, it's
And
like eating a
people over there just slurp it down and love it. And I'm like, "Gah."
I watched that Andrew Zimmer episode when he was eating that. And I'm like, oh no. Mm-mm.
it's like eating a
Uh-huh.
half cooked baby chick.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Feathers, beak, and all. It's great.
Ew,
I'm like,
it's
I
gross.
don't think so.
Morning, Joanne.
I wouldn't eat one of those with a gun to my head. I'd say, pull the trigger. I'm not eating
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I am not eating it.
Mr. Sadie said, sorry, Dad, that came out bad. I bet because you stack gold and silver, not because you're ugly.
Yeah, right, Sadie. Punk. Sadie's already
Oh, my
punking on
God.
me on Monday morning.
Hey, get him in when you can.
God, I was so tired. You know, we were in charge of the rehearsal dinner and setting that up, and carrying tables and chairs and stuff, you know. It's hot, Dallas in August. Anyway, and then the next day, let's get up and get ready for a wedding. And by about 8:15 on wedding, you know, after the wedding's over with, the wedding was at like 5 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
And then by 8:15, the DJ and the music were just
Oh,
pounding my head, and I was like so tired. I was like, oh, when's it over? Well, 10:30.
Oh my gosh.
So
You had a long time to go.
yeah, and then after the wedding, hey, don't forget we got to pack up all the flowers and
Oh my God.
all the cake displays and all the
Woo.
decorations and put it, you know. So wow.
Well, you made it through and you're still
All the-
alive.
All the video
Good.
equipment. Yeah, we showed a video of the couple when they were babies, and
That's cute.
it was a big time. Oh, but yeah. Gwen and I we've had 2 nights sleep since then, and we're still not recovered. Like, ugh,
That takes a lot out of you.
man.
You'll be
You
fine.
know, at a wedding, you're supposed to gain weight, but I got home and stepped on the scales, and I had lost a pound.
Wow.
It's a
All
lot
that
of work.
dancing.
Must have been all that Macarena dancing. Yep.
No, it was lifting heavy objects.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah,
They said, did you drink any booze?
I may have had a margarita.
too much Macarena and not enough macaroni.
That's good. I'm glad it was everything turned out good.
Yeah, it was fine.
That's a good thing.
But yeah, now the happy couple, they don't get to take their honeymoon till later because their cruise got canceled.
Oh.
So
That kind of sucks.
Where are they
Yeah.
headed to?
they were gonna do like a Cancun cruise. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, now they're just gonna go mess around in the animal park here in Texas just to get away for a night,
Yeah.
relax,
Yeah.
and then save their bucks for when the cruises start up again and go.
That's good.
Good idea.
She's a nurse, right?
She has her bachelor's degree in childhood development, and then
Okay.
she's been doing some courses in computer art,
Hmm.
graphic design, stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
She works for a mobile dental service.
Hmm.
They go around to
Okay.
like the retirement homes and do
Mhm.
dental work with patients in places, but her hours got cut way back because of the COVID.
Yeah.
So I guess people in the old folks home, their teeth can just rot out because they can't get dental work done.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Did your mom go with you?
my mom, no, she's too frail now to have made the trip.
Yeah.
We had the Facebook FaceTime, whatever you call it, open all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So she could
Well,
see what was going on.
Yeah.
Should be 93 this month.
Wow.
So, and she's doing okay.
That's good.
So,
My oldest son, Job, he turned 25 yesterday.
Dang, Sally.
I know.
getting almost as old as me, Sally.
All right.
Ah.
25.
God dang it, that means I'm gonna die soon.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
just kidding, John.
Yeah, Sadie. 15K, that's just about right. Yeah.
Wow.
$15,000 just poof. Hey, it was fun.
Yeah.
Big party.
Joanna is back from her 127 yard sale.
Yeah. How did that go, Joanne? Did y'all have fun? I was watching. Who was it? It was Scott the Bearded Picker and Harlan, and they looked like they had a lot of fun. You know, it was good shopping, and they had all kinds of stuff in the back, and yeah, so it looked like it was a profitable, trip and everything. They were saying something like the yard sales, because I guess they were in Ohio when I was watching them, and they said yard sales in Ohio, they don't start until about 9 o'clock. There's none of this, getting up at the crack of dawn and getting set up and everything. It's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's kind of like how it is here.
Is it?
Like the earliest I've seen people have yard sales is like 8. Like they don't do like 6 and 7. They don't do that. I don't think I've ever been to a yard sale that started before 8.
Huh.
Yeah, in California, they start their yard sales at like 6 freaking o'clock in the
Oh
morning.
yeah, as early as soon as the sun creeps up. Yeah, as soon as it's sunrise, not even, we don't mess around.
Basically, you get your stuff ready the night before.
Oh yeah.
And then you just go with the tarp.
Yep. She said it was great, but I'm sore. Walked more than 15,000 steps every day, and we came home late Friday night, and the truck was full.
That's awesome. Get lots of good stuff.
Mr. Sadie says, Todd, I hope all your grandkids are girls. So you have to experience my pain. I kid a little. I love them more than anything. But Lord.
Oh no.
Yep, that's right. Todd needs some little girls in his life after raising sons. Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah. Here's the 2 boys with the garter. And that girl in the background, that's a cutout.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That girl was supposed to be part of the wedding party, but she was stuck in New York. So they made a photo cutout that was about 4.5 feet tall, and everybody was taking pictures with her, and videos with her cut out and carrying her around.
So funny.
Anybody dance with her?
Oh yeah. So
Wow.
yeah.
That's cool.
Oh yes, Anissa. 4 girls and a son. I'd take 10 more boys to 1 more daughter.
Here's my boy getting the garter off. Got it. While he was taking the garter off, they played Mission Impossible on the on the sound system.
That looks like a lot of fun.
Yep. So
Joanne says I don't have to thrift for 2 months now, probably, but I will.
Yeah.
having some cake.
They have a pretty, did they have a nice cake?
It was beautiful, but it was kind of small. They
Uh-huh.
also had like tiers of cupcakes, and then there were all
Oh.
those Philippine desserts too. So
Mhm.
yeah, we all got sugared up before the dancing started.
There you go. Got your little sugar high.
Yeah, I haven't been to a wedding in a very long time, but I think both of my nieces that live here are getting married next year. So
Oh. So you're gonna get it all at once.
mhm, yep,
That's good.
because
I don't know if anybody around me that's getting married.
yeah, none of
Nope.
your nieces or
Mm-mm.
nephews.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah,
Of course, one of them was with one guy, and she's been with him for like 3 or 4 years. They've been together, and then I noticed that I hadn't seen him around because he was always at the functions, always at the family get-togethers, and I noticed that I hadn't seen him around, and I asked my mother-in-law. I said, "Is that still going on?" And she goes, "Oh no," she said, that's been long gone over with, and
oh wow,
they're just roommates now." And I'm like, "Okay, always the last to know,"
yeah,
but
So
that's okay.
the wedding was at a castle-shaped building. It's just an event center, but inside the foyer there were these suits of armor,
Mhm.
and so of course they had to put a COVID mask on it. And then the sign in the background: all guests are required to wear masks. So
So how did that work with the wedding? Did everybody
they
have to wear a
actually
mask?
wore masks. Yeah, it was.
Really?
But my brother, the preacher, didn't. So this is the one time I'm going to show my face. Okay.
I like that mask.
It's a cool mask.
Jay Marie wants to know if anyone sells a lot of plush. I have one to repair and don't want to sew it. Wondering how successful fabric glue might be. I don't know.
I mean, fabric glue should be okay.
I don't know how that would work with fur, though. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's the castle.
Oh wow.
That is a
Cool.
castle, isn't it? They weren't joking around.
Oh,
Kind of.
Kind of out in the middle of nowhere type of thing, right?
Well, it's in the suburbs of Dallas.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Not really middle of nowhere, but yeah.
Yeah, I usually won't repair
wow,
it
it's really
either. Oh, Jungle Patty says fabric glue typically works pretty well.
Okay.
Yeah, I would think so. I would think it would.
It looks really cool, Todd.
Yeah, it's a neat event center, and it should be for the amount of money we paid for it.
So there wasn't a limit to the people you could have indoors? Or was it?
There was, but it was a big facility, so. And
Okay,
then
so
we weren't allowed to have all of the meal tables in the same room because the room we ate that
the
people in
capacity
was,
of the room.
so a few of the tables had to be out in a separate room, which sucked, but people understood and everybody was, it was adjoining rooms anyway, so it all worked out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the banquet hall was big enough to have everybody in there, but they said, no, you gotta have this much room and this amount of people, and yeah.
There, Beth, I have not eaten my beaver nuggets yet. I'm gonna do a video. I almost
Do a
opened the bag yesterday.
live beaver nugget eating show. So we can comment like chew.
I was like having the munchies yesterday, and I was like, oh man, those look good, but I didn't. I
You
still
didn't
haven't,
do it, huh?
nope, I still haven't opened them because I want to do a video.
Yeah. Morning, Texas Val.
Hi, Texas file. And
Hope
as it
you-
says, you paid, doesn't bride pay, Todd?
Yeah, traditionally, but
But Todd's richer.
yeah. Yeah, I could explain further, but I'm nice.
No need. No need for explanations. I mean, you helped him out. That's good.
Yeah.
Karen, you deleted your message. What happened?
Mhm.
Oh.
Todd is loaded. Yeah.
Yeah, he can afford it. It's not a problem. He just wrote a check.
Mhm.
The cash.
Oh, wow. Karen says, morning all. Nice to see y'all. Got my power back on Friday. Early evening. Had to go to the parking lot to get internet and phone. Oh
man.
my gosh. Hope you're okay.
Were you in all that weather?
And this says, because I hope my daughters marry rich boys for the same reason. Yep.
Yeah, were you in that hurricane? The weather from it that hit New York and yeah, that storm.
Wow.
Yeah, I know it. A lot of people were without power and they had freaking tornadoes and all kinds of stuff that wrecked stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Todd knows. Todd
Hope you're-
knows that we know that he's a good guy, but he is also loaded.
He got money. He got a little bit of chump change.
Did you lose power up there, Maggie?
No, I did not. We did not hear lose power at all. Our internet got knocked out for a bit, but there was lots of damage here. There were still people just a street or two over who are without power still.
Wow.
We just lucked out. Lots of trees and lots of some roofs ripped off and stuff, but we were lucky. And up in the city too. I know people up there who've been without power still.
Huh.
Yeah, it was a weird storm.
Yeah. And, you know, I mean, we even had the effects from that, you know, up here, and then it went on up to Canada even.
Yeah. But it moved fast. I know it moves through here really fast, which is a good
Yeah,
thing.
that picture that Nikki put up of the tree on top of those old cars in her daughter's driveway. Jeez. Did you see that in the Facebook?
No, no, I didn't see that
Yeah, scroll up our
in the chat.
group chat. Nikki showed a picture of a tree at her daughter's house that had been knocked over on top of a couple of there's like a van and an old car sitting in her daughter's driveway, and that tree was smashed on top of both of them.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Damn, that's a big chicken.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's Birdzilla. I wouldn't want to see that chicken in a dark alley.
Looks like he had a little too much hormone.
That's bigger than a turkey.
Yeah, that thing was huge.
Arnold Schwarzenegger chicken.
How far up is it, Todd? 2 weeks ago?
I see it.
No, we did a lot of chatting
It was
yesterday for
Sunday.
whatever reason. Yeah.
Sunday at 4:03 p.m.
Oh,
Jeez. There's a van under there somewhere. I see part of it.
oh
Yeah.
wow.
That'll be a mess to clean up today. Get out the chainsaws and go to cutting trees off of cars.
I have to go to the doctor today, Karen.
Good.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. You need to go to the
I just
doctor.
wanted to stay home and be stoned all day. That's what I wanted.
Well,
to
yeah.
Mhm.
Now, you need to go to the doctor. Get it taken care of. How many more nights you got?
I'm off.
Oh, you're off?
Yes, finally for 2 nights.
Hallelujah. 2 nights?
Yep, and then I've had 5 because I
5
have
to work?
Yeah, I have to work one day that one bitch can't work because she's gonna get fired. And Teresa asked me if I'd cover it, and I'm like, yes, yes, yes. You don't even need to ask me. Yes, I will do it. If we can get her out of there, yeah, I'll do it.
It'll all be worth it.
Mhm.
Man. That's crazy.
Yeah. I'll be okay, Karen. I'm not with this. It's not. I mean, it's a little bit of pain, but it's not bad. It's not as bad as my other one. Wow. That's so scary, those big trees. I have big trees all around my house.
Yeah.
And I'm always afraid of tree falling.
Yeah, we have cut down most of them. We have one huge tree in the back that Michael's afraid is going to come down, but it's like I think we got a price of $1,800 to chop it down, so that ain't happening yet.
Morning, Mary.
Morning, Mary.
Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds strange to me because most of my life I've lived in West Texas where there aren't many trees. So if you got a tree to cut down, there'll be all sorts of volunteers to come over and cut it down for firewood for their fireplace.
Well, see here.
Because it costs so much to bring out firewood from somewhere else to use in their fireplaces. So you pretty much have volunteer. You're going to use that for firewood? Yeah.
What's my talking mask? Oh, my talking mask. You think I should? You mean my Transformers mask?
There you go. There you go. Yeah, I was like, talking mask, what?
I know.
Oh, man.
That's funny.
I don't know if I'm up to humiliating myself today any more than normal. Seems like I do it almost on a weekly basis now. No, but one of my coworkers was telling me that another one of my coworkers, which is Justin, he's the only guy that works with us. He does lawn care and stuff on the side. And she said, yeah, he trimmed all my trees around my house. And so I was like, I might have to get him to do mine.
Yeah.
But that's the scary part, is because he's probably not insured.
Yeah.
So I probably should ask the landlord or something, you know. Yeah, I always got my talking mask on.
Yeah, that's what kind of scares me about tonight, because we've got some pretty big trees around, and you know, if you get gusts of 60 to 70 mile per hour winds,
Yeah.
you know you're gonna have some limbs down.
Yeah.
That happens a lot in Kansas. You know?
Yep, it does. It does. It does.
I know we have dead trees like in our yard too. So like, cause they don't produce any leaves, you know, so you know they're dead. And it was funny the other day though, we were watching a baby woodpecker and he was on one of those dead limbs and he was just tearing it apart and he just thought he was the shit. It was so funny because he wasn't that far away from us, and I mean he was getting the old bark off of it, and he was just, you know, just not
going
gonna,
down, huh?
yeah, but like a full grown woodpecker, like, you know, they're them hitting their beak on the wood makes like a sound. This one, he was making no sound.
Oh.
But you could tell he was a woodpecker. So,
Okay.
but I used to, when we lived at the other end of the street, we had a woodpecker that would like to come and he liked our pole that our electricity meter was on, that was connected to our house. And that was like right outside the kitchen. And one morning I thought we were having an earthquake because every time he would hit it, it would make my house shake.
Oh my gosh.
And so I was looking outside, I'm like, what the heck is going on? You know, I'm thinking we're having a freaking earthquake, and then he'd quit and then he'd go again. And I'm like, this is so weird, you know. So I'd look outside finally and see this he was a big, you know, like a big red-headed woodpecker.
Big pileated ones.
The what?
The big ones are called pileated. They're about anywhere between 12 to 18 inches tall.
He was huge.
Pileated or pileated, I can't remember how you actually pronounce it, but we have a big one here that he's huge. I'm like, look, it's the real Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah, really. I mean, that's exactly, I mean.
I'm waiting for it to go, eh.
Yeah. He doesn't do that.
I wasn't calling for you, Benji. Do you know woodpecker language?
Yeah, if you guys get a chance, go over and watch Beth's show tonight.
Yes.
Do you
It
want?
will be very good.
Don't breathe on me, stinky breath. Had to brush his teeth last night. Caught him in the kitty litter box.
Oh,
Oh no.
he needed a treat.
He was turd. He was turd herding, weren't you? It was turd. He was looking for butt nuggets.
Butt pickles.
He found them, didn't you?
Oh my gosh.
What?
You're funny, Bunker.
You're way early. It's not even 11 or 10 o'clock here yet. Girl, I guess I better take them out real quick before they do the pee-pee dance on me. Maybe they'll leave me
Yeah.
alone at 11 then. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, we had a good, Dwayne had a really good auction on Saturday. That
Yeah, I
really
heard
turned
they
out
raised
well.
a lot.
Did you get to buy anything, Valerie?
I did not. No, I didn't. I wasn't able to buy anything, but that's okay. I mean, I just, I donated to the cause, but yeah, I wasn't able to grab anything.
And I wanted that lot that Thelma put up, but it went for like
Mm,
300 something bucks. I was like,
Was it
it's like
Jewel?
400.
was it 400?
That
Yeah.
was it that jewelry jar?
It was a jewelry jar plus a bunch of single
Oh yeah.
sterling
Single
silver
pieces.
pieces and bracelets and necklaces. And I was like, dang,
Yeah,
sitting there drooling like, I
it
need
would have
those
been.
to sell.
It would have been
And I
great to.
bid on it early, but boy, it zoomed up there and I was like,
Oh
oh,
yeah.
hey.
Yeah, your floor looks amazing though, Mary. So good job.
Yeah, you did an amazing job on that.
420. Oh, 420 is what it sold for.
Uh,
420. What's 420?
Is what that jewelry jar.
Thelma's lot.
Oh, I was like, what? What? I missed something.
You know, goes 420.
But it was, yeah, it was really a good. I think there was, what was it, $4,200
that's what
that
I.
was raised. That is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so good.
Man, it got quiet.
Mm.
Yeah, it's unusual for Sally. Just kidding, Sally.
Yeah.
So I had a woman leave me a negative review on Poshmark
Oh, fucking Maggie. Fucking right in it.
for a jumper. Now, if I said to you, this is a jumper, a maxi jumper, what would you think it was?
Maxi jumper?
It's a maxi. It's a jumper. It's a maxi jumper.
I
Would you
don't know.
think it was pants or a dress?
I would say pants.
So she thought it was. I've never heard the word jumper.
But when you said maxi, why would you say maxi in that?
Because it's a maxi dress. It's long jumper.
Okay. It's everything is okay.
It's a long sleeveless jumper.
But maxi and jumper shouldn't be used in the same
Why not?
description because a maxi is the length of a dress.
Mm.
Right. It was a maxi dress.
But you said it was a jumper.
Right. To me, a jumper is a sleeveless dress that you can wear over a t-shirt.
No.
Nope.
Am I wrong about that?
Yes.
A jumper is either shorts or pants.
Well, a jumper is a pants set. So it's a full
That's a jumpsuit.
set. But
So
they
if I
call it a
Google-
jumper also.
If I Google jumper, right?
Well, and I hear Nick and Andrea Hills talk about jumpers and their dresses.
Yeah.
I,
Is jumper different
I
in the
would never
UK
say
than it
that
is
a,
in the
a
US?
jumper was a dress. A
Carol said-
jumper.
Carol says jumper is a dress.
Oh, okay. I
Yes,
guess
you
I'm wrong.
So that's the thing. So she thought it was pants, apparently.
I
But
would have thought the same thing.
Okay, so
I'm
I'm-
gonna show you the
I'm
list.
thinking romper. Okay, so romper is different than jumper.
Hmm
So
Didn't she
Carol-
look at the pictures?
I do not know. I'm gonna
How
if I
can you-
screen share, I want to show you the actual list.
How can you look at a dress and call it pants?
That's
just-
my thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
got-
So,
I use the term jumper all the time, so now I have to rethink that because obviously that means different things to different people.
Yeah, just like Patty says, in the UK, a jumper is a sweater.
Oh, yeah, sweater.
huh.
I'm gonna share my
That's right.
screen. Oh, can
Okay.
you let me share?
Yeah.
Val?
Yeah, I remember
Okay.
that too. Like Liz says, back in the day, jumper was used for those dresses. Maggie, I remember calling them. So like a
So this is the listing.
sleeveless.
I mean, how can you look at those pictures and decide that those are pants?
Is that,
Yeah, it does not look like pants.
and I give the bust and the length, like, well, why would I give a length of shoulder to hem for a pair of pants?
Was there what category is it listed in under?
Women dresses, maxi.
Okay, so dresses.
Yeah,
So, and actually, that wouldn't have been considered a maxi dress. That would have been considered a midi.
why? Because it comes down to
maybe-
her ankles, no?
It would
It's
be a maxi.
actually calf length. It looks like on the pictures.
But it would be
I don't
Mm.
know.
No,
it would
I'm
be maxi, not midi though. Midi is like midway down.
half, right?
I would say it's between the calf and the ankles.
Huh,
Yeah, but I mean, I would have never.
thought it was
So
pants.
for me, a jumper, I call a jumper like a full jumpsuit. That would be what I would call a jumper. And then a romper is actually shorts, like a short set, like it's all connected. So it's the shirt
Right.
and the shorts. That's what I would call a jumper.
So
Right.
Texas Val said I always put that as a sundress and leave out jumper. Yeah,
Yeah.
so for me, I mean, I don't care about the feedback. People don't see it anyway, but yeah, it made me completely rethink my use of the word jumper. Because I think of a jumper as a sleeveless dress.
But you could put that in there,
Yeah.
but also put, I would have
should've
put in the
the word-
title something dress.
I should have put the word dress in the title. Yeah,
But
yeah,
I mean, if they would have looked a little bit further down and looked at some of the other stuff, it
Right.
would have.
yeah. I thought it was just interesting.
Oh, I always use MIDI.
Midi.
Yeah.
Beth, I commented on a video that I seen this morning. It's from Callie's World. I guess she's part of Rally Roots. And she came out of the closet. And she was really nervous and everything. I guess she's like 34.
Mr.
She's
Sadie.
34. You're funny, Mr. Sadie. But I did mention the show to her and stuff, and so that she could,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. So that she could check it out and see. Her name is Monique. Yeah. That's good, Maggie.
Dirty.
And it looks pretty hot. I'd jump her.
What I
Oh
did do
my
yesterday,
gosh.
though,
If
but
you
I-
think a mannequin look hot,
You got issues.
okay. Mm,
right, Hank. Like I buy Bermuda shorts, they're capris on me because I'm short.
right. That,
So
I've had that
capri
problem
versus
too.
crop, right.
I've had that problem with people like you'll have all the measurements in there and everything, and then they'll message you and say, I'm 5'1". Are these going to be too long on me? Well, I don't know. These aren't my pants. So, but the measurements are in the listing, you know, so you figure it out. It depends how tall you are and all of that, you know. It's, you know, some people don't
It's
know.
almost like people want you to commit to it because
Yes.
they don't want to, you know, they don't want to take the measurements of themselves. They don't know what they fit into.
Yeah.
But
They don't want to actually measure their waist to their ankle. They want you to say, yeah, it'll fit you. And so that if it doesn't fit, then they can send them back and get a refund or whatever.
Oh yeah, Patty, thanks. Patty sent me some screenshots on Instagram. Yeah, and that's why I kind of thought it was a jumper, right? It was long, but it had the thick straps and was sleeveless. But I will not use that term, or at least I'll make sure to put dress in the title from now on. What I did do, there's Sally with the
just-
mask.
Some people, there's just some people that do not mean. How come if this is not working?
I have
Testing.
Optimus Prime. Autobots, transform and roll out.
My God. Well, there's just some people that don't know how to shop online. So they just want to make it to where if they do get you into some kind of agreement or something like that, then yeah, say, why'd you lie to me? Okay, Hank says the actual definition of a jumper is correct, typically collar and sleeveless. So you're not wrong there. It's a term that's used different in regions, countries, etc. Definitely put dress next time.
Definitely. Lesson learned, put dress next time. And block the stupid buyer.
Don't nobody got no misfit but that
And amazing, no matter how long we resell, we still learn new stuff all the time.
Absolutely.
started schooling on me.
But one thing I did do yesterday was I set up my Instagram shop. So now I'm live on Instagram.
How painless was that?
It was not bad at all.
Okay.
You have to do listings on Facebook actually. You have to do that Facebook e-commerce manager, Facebook commerce manager. You add your listings there and then they automatically pop over they'll show up on your, then it's easy to add them to Instagram.
Huh.
And it's also now live on Facebook. Like people could click the shop button on Facebook and buy through Facebook.
Cool.
Because if they, I
So
believe if they buy on Instagram, it goes through the Facebook payment system.
is there a cost?
Not now. There's no cost to list in any case. I believe they're going to start charging some kind of fees in October.
Is that you, Summer? Did you really change your name?
Did she change her name?
I think so. Well, that's what she was calling herself the other day. I don't know.
Cranky reseller.
Yeah.
Oh, Beth
Sorry,
says,
I scared you.
good morning, cranky reseller.
I missed your. Beth says I have a pissed off customer right now because post office says insufficient address. An item is being sent back to me. They don't want to pay shipping again.
Tough nuggets.
Yeah. How does she did change her name?
Carol names me.
That's funny. Well, if somebody named Carol, they should name her Cranky Pants Reseller. Because that's what she calls herself all the time, is Miss Cranky Pants.
Pants.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird, Beth. So did you happen to maybe change the address? Like, did they ask to have the address or the package sent somewhere else? Maybe that's why it's not being able to be delivered. I really like these vitamin waters, are really good.
Carol says, don't talk smack about me, Sally Ann.
Okay, I won't, Mrs. Cranky Pants. Did you see that Summer nicknamed her, she changed her name to Cranky Reseller?
Yep. Yep. She is not a troll.
Cranky Reseller, not a troll.
It's good to see you in here, Carol. I didn't expect to see you in here. Wink, wink. Uh-huh. I'm glad to see you.
Okay. I don't know, Beth. That's so weird. We know what welding is, Mr. Sadie. You're funny. Have a good day, Mr. Sadie.
Well, I will tell you. So, I know you guys aren't really into the ThreadUp thing, but
Like
so
hearing about it.
I filled 3 boxes last night. I'm taking them in today, and then
Last night.
I probably have,
You only had one when I talked to you yesterday.
I know. I filled 2 more. And I probably have enough to do 3 more boxes, if that, and then all that excess inventory will be in.
Cool.
What's excess?
What's the process? What do you have to do to prepare? Like create a listing for each item?
No,
No,
No.
nothing.
you don't.
You
All
just-
you do is you send it in.
You go like
order,
this.
you can order a bag, or you can order a label, and then you can, and then you ship your stuff in, and then you wait for them to process it.
So
And
they
that's it.
create a listing for it?
No, you don't create nothing.
It's
What
like
do
an
you mean?
online consignment kind of.
I
Yeah.
know, but
Sort
when
of.
you say when you get there, they get it, you go in and reprice. Who creates the listing that you then reprice? They create
do.
it?
They
They do.
create the
Okay.
listing.
They
They
create
do
this.
everything. They do the listing. They do the pictures. They do.
Good
Wow.
job, Texas Val.
They inspect it to make sure it doesn't have any. They don't take anything that's under. I believe it's 10 years old, and then they don't. They want stuff in good. In
Right.
it can't have rips and tears, and it can't have like on jeans. They don't want the cuffs on the legs. They don't want those scuffed
Right.
up or anything like that. They just want good
Good quality.
gently used stuff, basically. And then you go in and so they process it, and then you go in and you change your prices, and then I will say, I mean, I haven't had like crazy prices, but this is all stuff that was not listed. This was all
Right.
stuff that was in the storage
Right.
or in totes that had not gotten listed at all. And I'm at around with payouts and things that have sold, because sometimes they'll buy things straight out. I'm right around $300.
Awesome. So can people make you offers on things, or is it strictly they
No.
just buy the prices listed?
They don't make you offers.
Very cool.
And they do all the shipping. They handle the returns. Yeah.
Bridget might be in the back room in a minute.
Okay.
She's
What's-
trying. to figure it out. It's asking her for
Um,
an ID or something.
Okay.
Meeting ID.
Yeah, the meeting ID is, you want me to give it to you?
Yeah, or just put it in the
In the
other chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the weight limit on what you can send in to
You'll be able to
thread
use
up?
the link.
30 pounds.
That's a lot of weight.
30 pounds. You can get a lot in those. If you get a bag, now some of the warehouses are they're backed up. They're either backed up or they don't have the staff to process them. So sometimes you can get a what am I trying to say? Sometimes they're in a lot of the places you can't print a label, and some of the places you can't even get a bag because they're so backed up.
Backstage.
Huh?
She's backstage.
Okay. But yeah, Karen's at the beach says she's still waiting for the bag. Usually it takes about 2 weeks to get a bag in the mail.
And from what I'm hearing from people that are doing this is that sending stuff in is what is basically it's your algorithm. Sending
yeah.
stuff in and
You got to
pricing.
keep feeding it.
that.
You got to keep feeding it. I've sold over 100 items.
Good morning.
Hi, Bridget.
Bridget,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good. No camera though, because I'm still in my pajamas.
When does that make it okay not to have your camera on?
Karen's allowed.
Thanks for coming in, Bridget.
Well, thank you for sending me the number, Maggie. Like, I don't
You're
know.
welcome.
I've tried like 4 or 5 times and it says I have to update and then I have to update again and then
Oh gosh.
forget.
I'm like, she's saying that she needs the ID or something. Maggie
I
goes,
don't even know.
oh,
but
I
was
got it.
funny.
And I'm like, okay, can you send it to her? Because I don't know what the hell she's talking about.
Texas Fowl says, so they processed 3 of my boxes so far. That's
Nice.
awesome.
I sold my first item there.
Did
Woohoo!
you?
But did you?
Yeah. It was a Lucky Brand shirt for my profit was $28.
Nice.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
was
my.
excited about that.
I need to
That
look
is
into
very
that.
cool.
I got a lot of excess clothing I haven't listed on eBay yet. I might
And
decide.
and that's the thing is there's some items, you know, I mean, you know, Carol can vouch for this also, is there's some items and there's no reason why, but some items you only get paid, your payout will be 61 cents.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have to, you know, they set the prices,
Mhm.
and so and then you can adjust the prices. But even with that, if they set the price really low, you only have 80% that you can bump them up. So I mean, you have to realize you're not gonna make, you know, $1 million on all this stuff. I mean, there's
Yeah.
gonna be
Right.
they love Coldwater Creek.
That
And
is
how many
crazy.
people can come across Coldwater Creek like nothing?
I
Yeah.
I
find it
come
all the
across
time,
it all the time,
Yeah,
and it doesn't sell for me.
right.
and
Yeah.
it sells for
Exactly.
me. I mean, I have good luck with Coldwater Creek, and I don't know why, but
Yeah,
my sister, she buys it like crazy, and then I end up with what she don't want a year or two down the road, or at least a year later. She'll
Yeah.
send a big bag over, and I've already sold through almost everything she gave me last year.
Yep.
How
with the
much
exception of a
do
few
you have to
pieces.
send it at a time? Is there a minimum amount?
There is not a minimum amount, but you want to make it worth your while.
Oh yeah.
You want to send in as, you know, as close to that 30 pounds. And I learned that.
Okay.
You want to send into the as close to that 30 pounds as you can.
Okay.
Is that with each, like, say you said boxes? Is that a total amount, or is that per each box?
30 pounds.
So
You get one label.
so if
Yeah,
you
you
could
get one label.
okay, one label.
And
30
it
pounds.
doesn't cost you anything to get that label. So that basically that's free shipping
Mhm.
to get it to the warehouse.
So you could go get one of the large Walmart boxes.
Yeah,
and fill it
I
full.
get the medium, and that's fine. That's perfect for me.
And you
And-
just throw it in there. There's no, you have there are stipulations on how they want to receive it. I mean, you just toss it all in
No,
there. Do you,
you
got to
can
fold
put
it?
in you can put it in there as, you know, however you want.
I wouldn't waste poly bags. Like, don't poly bag the items because
No.
they're gonna just rip them out anyway.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
You know, to take pictures.
You just fold them, box them.
That's
send
what
them.
I'm saying too, Nikki. Because Coldwater Creek is like, that's like a major brand here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can go to my Salvation Army and probably on a day where it's like half off or something, and
Yeah.
you know, get all the Coldwater Creek I can find. I'll probably find about 30 pounds worth.
Yeah. Yeah. And it only wants me to buy.
There's a sell button.
I've never looked at ThreadUp. I think because isn't that the site where you have to sign up even to look at anything?
Oh,
I don't know. I never looked at it until Valerie was telling me about it. But if you go all the way to the bottom, I think there's a thing where you can click that you want a, what do they call it?
Oh wait, no, you can go in.
And then, yeah, Texas Val says I type up a packing slip for mine. I learned that from Valerie, and that's a good thing to do, just because
Oh, okay.
if they lose your box, and that has happened, at least you have some record of what is in that box, so you can, and they'll pay you for the items that was in the box. So, I mean, at least you have some kind of recourse if that does happen.
Yeah,
You know,
that's a good idea.
You know, and me, I'm not good with the computer or, you know,
please.
anything like. A lot of people type theirs up. I just write it on a, you know, a piece of paper.
Mhm.
And then I basically, I will take a picture of the packing list and then I'll
Mhm.
put it in the box. So, yeah, the sell tab, yeah. And then just go down to the bottom. You'll get your kit. It'll say get your kit, and then it'll
That's it.
direct you where you want to go. And like I was telling you, Anissa, you know, you can, with you, you know, in your situation, you don't have to do the, I don't know if they take scrub shirts,
They take what?
like
Scrub shirts.
medical uniform scrub shirts. I don't know if they take them or not.
I don't know, but I had some that I got from an auction by accident. It just came in a box, and boy, those like flew out of my eBay store. They sold so
Okay.
fast on eBay.
I can't keep scrub shirts in mine. As soon as I put them on, they're usually gone the next day.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
couldn't believe how
really?
fast they went.
What sizes are regular sizes or
Yeah, and especially on scrub shirts, if you can get a 3X or bigger, yeah,
Mine were all like XL to 3XL. Yeah.
they sell quickly.
Yeah.
They sell a lot faster than the smaller sizes do.
They
Okay.
don't take them.
Okay, no scrub shirts.
so is it best to just order this kit and send it in?
Your
So you
kit
can-
is basically just a shipping label.
Yeah,
Right.
Ah, okay.
yeah.
Do they email you the label, or do you got to?
You
Or
can
they?
you can if you can email, if you can have them email it to you,
Mhm.
that's easier, that's quicker,
Mhm.
because the kit includes a label and a bag.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, but right now they're not doing that, are they?
some places they're not, some places
Okay.
they are.
Because when I signed up, it said that they were no longer, because of the COVID thing, they weren't doing
Right.
the bag.
Yeah, they didn't allow me to print a label.
Okay. So they're just doing kits.
Yeah.
But that varies, you know, from warehouse to warehouse.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So, because I just do I have them email the label, and I just print it out here, and then I just fill my boxes.
Yeah. And for me, that was the only option.
Yeah,
I didn't have any other option.
yeah. But I mean, you know, really, it's been great, and yes, I am addicted, and you know, I'm just gonna tell you, it kind of scares me that my inventory is so low. Like it makes me sad that I know it sounds crazy, Todd. Todd's laughing.
But
It
you know
makes-
what? That's less than you have to pack up when you move. You know,
That's
that's
true.
less stuff
That
you
is
have
true.
to
But I
worry
want to
about.
keep it going.
Right. True.
Because it's done really, really well for me. It's made a big difference. But I also need to get back into, you know, listing on eBay, and I'm listing on eBay, but I need to dive into that, and I need to keep that going. I need to, you know, get my Poshmark up and running, and my Mercari, you know, they all need to get back. So yes, and that's definitely true, Nikki. She said when you buy your clothes at the bag sale, that's a great way to do it. And that was what I was thinking. You know, I can go to the bag sale, and I can go to the bins and buy clothes there. But you know, I need to back off. I realize that. You know, as hard as it's going to be, it's. But I need to concentrate more on my other platforms too. So.
How have you been doing on Poshmark lately?
Huh?
How's Poshmark been going lately?
I don't know. I haven't. I actually I deleted all of my listings on Poshmark.
Yeah.
And,
I was actually thinking about doing that.
And the reason why I did that was there was like inventory issues, like something would sell on eBay, and I wouldn't take it off of Posh, and
Right.
all that mess. So I just deleted everything, and then I'm just gonna go back and add everything back on. So
See, I was thinking about just taking everything off and getting rid of it. It's
were
not.
you?
I am. I don't really sell a whole lot in there. You know what? I do way better on Mercari.
Yeah.
I took most of the items on Posh and put them on Mercari too, and they sell on Mercari within a couple days, and they've been
Yeah.
sitting on Posh for weeks or months,
Right.
So
Yeah, I'm thinking Posh is, I don't know. There's something going on with Posh, I think. It's so slow, so dead.
is
me
it for you
anyway.
too? Wow,
Yeah.
you have a lot of items on there.
Yeah, I just feel
No.
like, yeah.
But it's I don't know. Yeah, I'm really thriving in the ThreadUp thing, but I know it's gonna have to slow down definitely, and I got to get it back over to the other platforms and get those going too, and that's the dream, is that once everything gets up and going, then I have several places to make my money back. But
Right, you're not, and that's smart. You don't want to put everything into one platform.
right, exactly.
I mean, because look at eBay now. When they switch you over to managed payments, your your
Yeah.
sales really tank for a little while.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
What's,
Oh gosh, yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yep, big time. Like Tuesday, they switched me over on, I believe, Thursday or Friday. I can't remember. Tara and I switched them the same day. Tuesday, before that, my sales went down. My numbers were like 6 times what they normally are. Like if I make normally $600 a day, it was down to $100.
wow.
So I mean, that's how bad they tanked. And Wednesday wasn't really any better. Same with Thursday. Friday they went up a little bit. Saturday they went up a little bit. And by 7 o'clock last night, something shook loose because
Wow.
I was getting a ton. So
Yeah, Summer
it
would
takes
say that too.
it takes a few days. But yeah, they do tank. And I think it's because they're messing with your account.
Sure.
But, so.
Man, I'm gonna try it just to see. I mean, it can't hurt.
Yeah, so you had 4 days, it was bad.
Yeah.
Dang.
It wasn't as bad as Tuesday. Tuesday was my worst. Like I think I sold maybe 3 items all day Tuesday.
Wow.
So yeah, Tuesday was definitely the worst.
Why? Fishing and Pickens says my beef with managed payments is you can't pay your eBay invoice with your managed payments PayMal.
Yes, you do.
Why can't you?
My fees come right out of it.
But not your eBay invoice doesn't. It's charged. That's
Well, it
your
starts
store invoice, your store, you know what I mean? Your store.
your store subscription doesn't,
Yeah,
right? And your promoted listing fees do not come out of that, but everything else does.
That's interesting because we were talking about the promoted listings credit. How does that work if your promoted listing fees come out of each? But if that comes out at the end too, then they can just credit your promotion, I guess.
Right. I'm still getting invoiced for all my promotional listing fees.
Okay.
Okay.
That's.
But like whatever your invoice was, so say like if you say they start you on managed payments today and you still had an invoice balance for the beginning of the month or whatever, you still have to pay that. Like say if you have $300 on your invoice from August 1st till today for final value fees and all that stuff. That doesn't, you still have to pay that with your PayPal or whatever way you pay it.
Right, whatever way you pay it.
Kind of to wipe the slate clean.
couldn't you
Yeah.
connect that bank account though with your?
Oh yeah, you can pay it with your bank account, right? But
Yeah.
when you start managed payments, don't expect to see any money in your bank account for about a week.
Yeah.
So, make sure you have backup or whatever. If you use it right away, make sure you have a backup, because it's going to take a good week before it starts rolling every single day into your account.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why he's saying that you can't pay your invoice with that. I mean, you should be able to if
You
you.
can't pay it out of your,
account that
you can't pay it out of your managed payments account.
Okay, so like my invoice was on the 1st,
Right.
of August. So when they switched me over on the 7th, I had $600 I owed eBay from the 1st through the 6th.
Uh-huh.
So I paid that off with my PayPal, because that's what I use, or you can use whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then starting the 7th, the only thing on my invoice right now is promoted listing. So it's like $30 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
All my final value fees, everything like that, come out of the managed payments amount. But if you want to pay whatever you have left over on your eBay invoice, I pay every week, but if you are used to, but if you want to pay like at the end of the month, just link your bank card that
Yeah.
you have your eBay money put into.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a learning process.
Oh, I'm sure. I don't doubt it a
I think it'll be
bit.
good though. I think it'll be good.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's gonna be a learning curve, definitely. And I'm sure there's gonna be, a few hiccups, but the thing
Once the money,
yeah.
go ahead.
I mean, the thing that I'm excited about is it's gonna, I just think it's gonna be a little more managed. No pun intended, but it's gonna be it's gonna look a little more professional. It's gonna look, and hopefully it's gonna make our business better.
I think for 4th quarter, it definitely will, because you get a lot of new people coming onto
Right.
eBay.
Right.
Looking for gifts or whatever, and now they don't have to have a PayPal. They can just use their normal credit cards that they use for everything else.
Well, haven't
I
they
think-
been able to do that though?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
like there's an option to where you can choose to have people pay with credit card and debit card.
Through PayPal, so you still have to go to the PayPal and
Right.
then enter your card number into PayPal.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was
So
all
this way-
funneled through PayPal.
This way, they don't have to go through a third party. They can just put in their card number and it's done.
Right.
Hey, Tom,
So
Okay.
I think a lot of people will like that during
Cranky
4th
says
quarter.
my biggest complaint is cancellations. What is she? I don't know what she means by cancellation.
I don't know.
Shit show.
I had somebody cancel something yesterday. I
Oh,
haven't seen anything.
once they've paid, you mean? I hate it when people cancel after they've paid because you don't get that money back,
Right.
that fee. Jim and Tara says, I'm with Bridget. Well, I guess we're in it now, but I like PayPal better as of now.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
guess
think
we
once
all
the
like
money
what
starts,
we do.
once the money starts rolling in every single, like I still have funds pending from sales on the 6th.
Wow.
They're still pending. So, it takes, I don't know why it takes a credit card company so long to, I don't know. I don't understand it, but they're still pending. So
So I have a question for you. So when you started out, did you start out with a negative balance because you had to do shipping? And did that
I
all
didn't,
kind of
because
work together?
I do all my shipping through Pirate Ship.
Okay.
So I use my credit card to get points.
Okay.
But
Right.
yes, you will go into the negative. It'll
And that's
show
okay.
Yeah, that's fine. It will.
Okay.
Like it'll show pending and it'll show available, and your available funds may say like negative $20 or whatever you paid in shipping. But then once those payments start processing, that'll get taken out.
Okay.
You
So
know,
it'll
So
all
you-
kind of come out in the wash type
Right.
of thing. Okay.
If you use Pirate Ship, Tom, look in the other one, the other group. If you use Pirate Ship to pay for your labels, do you get, and then as long as you put that label, does that connect directly to eBay, or do you then manually go back and put the tracking number in?
the tracking number goes automatically into eBay.
So, and that counts for your shipping, like that counts for your on-time shipping?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I think that's what I'm going to do. Like, I like to pay my invoice right now off of my rewards credit card to get the rewards, and I'm going to lose
Yes.
that for all the fees. So I think I'm going to switch over to Pirate Ship for the shipping and get it that way. Get my
Okay.
rewards that way.
Yeah, that's what I use my Disney rewards card. So
Right.
I can get the reward points.
I use an Amazon rewards card, and then I get almost a lot of supplies and stuff for free because of the rewards.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, that's what I do. In Pirate Ship, I haven't seen it be any more than eBay shipping labels.
Mhm.
A lot of times it's less. So the only thing I use my eBay for is FedEx. And that's another thing that you'll have to pay. Like if you use FedEx, they'll put it into your eBay invoice once it's delivered. So that's another thing that you'll have to pay at the end of the month or whatever is.
Right.
So Cranky says they pay and you have to refund via credit card or out of your available funds. So I just got a
Okay.
$200 cancellation, which came from funds I was supposed to get today. And I won't see it
Oh.
back for 4 days. That's crazy. Why would a cancellation debit you anything if you haven't even seen that money yet?
Right. If
I
it
don't get-
hasn't even, if it's still in pending, I don't understand that either.
Why
Because
would
it's
that
not like
come
it
out?
didn't even come out of their credit card yet.
Right.
That's
Oh, thanks,
I know.
Karen. Just click import integrations on Pirate Ship. I will. I don't get that. So if you get an order and your funds for it are still pending and haven't even hit yet, if they cancel it, they pull those funds out of your balance? That doesn't-
probably out of your available
out of your available funds.
Yeah.
funds and not your pending funds.
That's crazy.
I think I would have tried to ship it real quick.
Yeah, everybody will be doing 5-minute
I mean,
shipping.
really? You know?
Ship
I
with
have a friend that she's been in managed payments since July something, and she had somebody, it was still in pending, she shipped it, and then they canceled their credit card. So it never went through, like the pending transaction declined, but she was still able to keep her money, and eBay
Uh-huh.
just deals with that.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
One thing I do like is people won't have the PayPal where they can 6 months, they can, go after you on PayPal.
Right. Right. That is
I do
true.
like that.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, we have to keep positive, but I know that there's going to be stuff going on, and let's see. We're going to have to work together to see if we can
Mhm.
figure it out. And
Definitely a learning process to this.
yeah, definitely.
And eBay has a learning process too. I mean, they don't have everything,
Mhm.
the way it needs to be.
Yep.
And like poor Nikki said, those people that aren't in it yet, they'll probably switch you guys over at fourth quarter, which is going to screw up your fourth quarter sales.
Yeah.
Yeah, with my
Yeah.
luck, it'll be right in the peak.
Right. That happened to you last year, didn't it? With some sort of glitch or something?
Yeah, the last year it happened, and the year before was the glitch.
Okay. Well, poor Nikki's been screwed like for 3 years.
Yeah, my fourth quarter hasn't been very good for like 3 years. Oh well.
Morning, Tom. Morning,
Now
Nikki.
I'm wondering, hey,
Good
I
morning.
had a question.
Strangers. Stranger danger.
I have a question. about payments. Like,
Yes.
when they invoice for the store subscription and stuff, is that going to put you in a negative balance until you get enough money to pay it?
Well,
No.
that won't come out of that doesn't come out of your managed payments. That's something you have to pay. It'll be on an invoice like you normally have now.
Oh, okay.
So it's on your eBay invoice. Same with promoted listings, same with FedEx shipping.
So every month you still have an invoice to pay.
You'll have an invoice, yeah.
Oh.
And
I
you
wonder
can link.
I wonder if they're going to rework that, because that's kind of silly if you ask me.
Oh, I agree. Yep.
You know,
That
maybe
should come
they'll
out.
go to
That should be like
Etsy.
a negative. That should be a negative balance, like say in the beginning. And then as you sell things during that month, it comes out.
Because that's the way Etsy is. I mean, they give you an invoice unless you have sales, then your sales cover whatever you owe on
Right.
your invoice.
Yeah, but they don't have like store subscription fees, do they?
No, you pay.
Yeah. So, like your fees and everything come out of that comes out before they even show you have a pending or available balance.
Yeah, because lately I've been making Etsy sales because I've actually been working it.
Oh, wow. Good.
And well, I mean, a little bit here and there, but anyways, it seems like the last few months my invoice has been zero though through Etsy because all my sales have been covering it.
Jeez.
So that's what I mean. They take the money out,
Yeah.
you know. Because I just figured that's something people need to remember too, that maybe they'll take the money out of your invoice, from your invoice out of your managed payments. So you might be minus that too. If you're depending on a deposit to go through,
Right. Yeah. No, your store fees, from what I understand, I haven't had it happen yet, but your store fees, FedEx, your promoted listing fees will all be on a separate invoice.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. We'll see. I haven't gotten a notice on when I'm going. So
When they're
I'm
making
just
you, when they're
kinda-
gonna force you into this.
Yeah, when they're forcing me into it. Yeah. But
I
this
signed up.
is just something that you have to accept. It is what it is, and you got to work around it.
I would just suggest when they give you a date on when you're gonna start, to just have money set aside for things, because especially like Jim and Tara, this is their only income.
Right.
And you got,
Right.
this is it. So, they had to have money set aside to cover bills and stuff.
Right. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for, is that I
yeah.
can get everything else up and running. So at least if nothing's selling on eBay, I'll have other places where things are selling.
Right. Well, and even when it is selling, you still won't see that money for about a week anyway.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
I've been selling a good bit of stuff on Facebook Marketplace.
Mhm.
About $150 a day for the last 5 days. I know that's not a lot for you people, but
Yeah, he's been killing it on Facebook Marketplace.
Very good.
Awesome. Is it like small stuff you've been selling or big stuff?
All the donuts go together.
There's like
all kinds of stuff
on the ground, and there's like a big axe in there as well.
That's great. Carol's been doing really good on Facebook Marketplace too. She's really been killing it over there. So it's definitely something to utilize. It's another platform.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to what you were talking about, having money set aside.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with the way this economy is right now, everybody should be trying to get 2 or 3 months of
Yeah.
money set back. And I know that's hard for some people, but that's what they need to be doing.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if they can do that, then they won't be stressed out like if they don't have any money.
Yeah, like if you just paid for a wedding.
Right in the middle of
We're gonna
pandemic.
hear this for the
Todd's
next
son got
you
married.
know that, right?
Todd, you
Yeah.
had the groom. I still don't understand why it costs so daggone much.
Hmm.
I thought the bride was family was supposed to take care of everything.
Well, that's what I thought. The bride's family took care of it.
Someday we'll have a long talk about it, and
But not today.
Okay,
Nowadays,
that's enough said.
nowadays,
You know,
His wallet is still hot right now.
nowadays it's whose parents has more money and whose parents is
Yeah.
nicer.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah.
and who wants to make their child the happiest?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But I
that's
think Bridget
good.
said something about his wallet still crying. Bridget, when
wallet's
he
still
takes Miss Gwen out for a cheeseburger and an order of fries and a small order of fries and a drink from McDonald's, and it costs him a total of $10. He's whining and crying because of
He's
spending that
shaking.
money.
His hand is shaking as he's taking it out.
Poor Todd had to go to the bottom of his pool and take a loan.
Take up all that money.
yeah,
Well,
I
it's
cracked the safe at the bottom of the pool.
great to see everybody on here today. I definitely wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, for like the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, Miss Roberta, she had a dentist appointment and they canceled her appointment, and she'd already scheduled off from work, so she's just she's going back to the bedroom and going to lay back down for a little while.
That's
Hey,
good.
good idea. I don't blame her.
Yep. Take advantage of that time.
Oh, I've been trying to get on this meeting for probably about an hour and a half.
Oh,
It
Lord.
Wow.
It wasn't working.
It took me a while to get in here.
I'm like,
Yeah,
"Mm,
Zoom is being really weird. I don't think it's Zoom as it is Google. Google is really being horrible right now.
Yeah.
It's almost like there's a block or something on it.
Got an email about a class action lawsuit on Google.
Yeah, me
Do I
too.
want to join?
I did too.
Oh,
You get like $12.
I saw
I know.
that.
$12.
You know what you can do though? You can set up a recurring meeting and the link is the same every day. Just set up your waiting room so you can still admit people, but then just nobody would have to worry about the link. Just go to
Yeah.
the same place
Yeah,
every-
but will that still work with YouTube?
It should.
it should, because once you get into the meeting that you go live.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll
like,
have
'cause-
to look that up.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I mean, once you go, before you go live, you can put your title in and your episode and
Right.
and all of that. So
I know, but will it be separate programs on YouTube is what I mean. You know what I'm saying?
no.
It would. Yeah, because
Because-
the link is just to come into the Zoom meeting. Once you're in here, you create the YouTube. Like,
Yeah, that's
like
true.
Valerie says, you
Yeah.
hit the live and then you create the title and then you create. So yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll have to look into that. See if I can do that.
Look at
for
you,
the
Maggie, the
show.
Zoom expert.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing our chorus rehearsals on Zoom, so we've gotten real familiar with it. I gave a
I
whole class
think
on it a
it
couple
has-
weeks ago.
That has probably a big part of Zoom acting up too. Is everybody's
Zoom.
on it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true.
like when we bought our van, the guy at the dealership said that's what they've been using for for customers to buy vehicles lately.
Mhm.
Our Zoom meetings and stuff.
Yep.
But it's fun. I'll go put my
Everybody's
sunglasses
fun.
on.
I will be so happy when things go back to normal.
It's never going to
It
be
will be.
normal again.
No. No.
This is the new normal.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but that's the way I feel.
you don't think we'll ever
That's the
go
way I
back?
feel too.
Oh my God, I can't even.
What, Bridget?
That's too depressing.
I said it's the way I feel too. It's the new normal.
I feel like it's
Nothing's
you
gonna
know-
be the way it used to be.
no. Nope.
God, I feel like I'm at the end of a Harry Potter movie. Harry, do you think it's going to go back to the way it was? No, Hermione. It's all changed forever.
I've never seen Harry Potter, so I didn't know what you were talking about.
That's what they're talking about, like at the very end of the very last movie. I think it's the very last movie.
That's this weekend. We're going camping at a place on Lake Superior and out of town. And the price to camp there is like $45 a night. And I was like, well, that's kind of expensive, but they have a pool, a hot tub, and shower facilities and blah, blah, blah. So then I was like, well, that's not so bad. But then I was told that now all that's closed. So it's like, well, why in the hell are they still charging us $45?
Because I can tell you, camping right now is very, very. A lot of people are doing it.
Yeah.
They're
Well, then-
that's one way they can get out and get away, and so it's actually pretty popular right now.
Because I've told you guys, Lake Superior only changes about 20 degrees between summer and winter.
Right.
So I'm thinking with my arthritis and swimming in Lake Superior is not going to be a good mix. And that's now the
No.
way I'm going to have to bathe. It's like, oh my God, I guess I'm going to have to use the shower in the camper.
Okay, did you say $45 a night to camp?
Yeah,
Oh hell no!
that seems expensive, doesn't it?
I'll go stay at the Holiday Inn for $75 and don't have to put my shoes on to go to the bathroom.
Well, we're going with a whole group. We're going in and we're going to the caves and everything on the boats. And, it's supposed to be a huge weekend, big fun time, but
Make sure you bring your shiwi.
Yeah, definitely.
you can just pee in the water. Lake Superior.
Listen, when you pee in the water, it ends up in Bridget's backyard, so it don't matter.
Oh my gosh.
Not
Because
Because Lake Superior feeds into another lake that feeds down into the lake that runs by.
true. I have Lake Ontario.
So there you
Bridget.
go. I'll be watering your flowers this weekend, Bridget. You can thank me when they're blooming nice.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. Yeah, Junk Trader said a group gasp. You're not supposed to be grouping nothing.
Have to change your name to Popular Pisser.
That's a good one, Todd. One mark for you. That's a good one.
Yeah, I love you people.
Todd was like the life of the party, I bet, at that wedding.
Oh, I bet he was. He's all getting
Doing the
his
Macarena.
Macarena moves
Yeah.
going. Getting all loosened up.
Now, I'm being serious here. I'm not making a joke about the Yankees.
Oh boy.
Y'all's winter's kind of like rapidly approaching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you getting ready to hunker down for the long winter's night?
I don't even want to think about it.
I'm
I
not
don't
ready.
want to either.
I don't even want to think about it. I mean, you can't eat, the restaurants aren't even open here in New Jersey. You can't, so you wouldn't be able to go out to eat. It's just.
With the way our summer has been here, I hope our winter is like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our summer has been so hot.
Ours has
Yep,
been
us
too.
too.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it was
God,
really
it's
hot.
horrible. I hate it. It's like if I wanted to live in this heat, I'd move down where you guys live. Down south.
See, I
Yeah,
won't.
but it doesn't last very long.
No.
So
It's been all summer up here.
for me, when it comes, I thrive. When it goes, I don't do well in the wintertime.
Me
But
either.
then on the days that it is cooler, it's not like 70 degrees. No, it's like 65 degrees. So you
Yeah.
go from like 90 degrees down to a 65-degree day and then back up to 90 degrees. Like, no wonder everybody's so goddamn sick.
Wow.
Oh, see here it's been staying pretty consistent.
Oh, yeah, most
with
days it
the
is hot.
90s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been
most days
hot.
it's been hot.
Well, it's after 10. Time to get to
All
work.
right.
I gotta
It's
go
after
take
11.
boxes to the
Yeah,
FedEx.
it's after 11 in the real time.
Yeah.
That's right. In the real world, it's 11.
Oh, come on now.
We're central. That means we're the most important. Central is the
That's
most
right.
important.
That's real time, baby.
Yeah. In a basketball game,
What
the
is it in
center is most
Texas?
important. They're central of the game. They're the most important.
Central.
Central? Okay.
Yep.
I was just wondering if Valerie was going to be going to a different time zone, but I guess
Nope.
she's not.
I'll be
No.
sticking to the same thing. Yep.
So, and
Plan
Denver's
that
on Mountain, and then Cali's on Pacific.
Yeah.
Just in case y'all don't know, the train network is what set up our time zones.
Something.
Your
What are
little
you
bit of
talking
trivia.
about?
I said the trains, when that's how they got across the country. They're the one that created the time zones.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
But the Indiana doesn't change, do they?
I didn't know what the hell he was talking about.
No, savings time, I mean.
You remember that, Bridget?
I haven't been on
You
a
were-
chat with you in a long time. I forgot how weird you get sometimes. You just go off on a tangent.
Thank you, Bridget. I just
So
think
funny right there.
I just put a stop payment on that loan that you wanted.
All right. I hope
The-
everybody has a great day. We'll see y'all later. And see you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Good schools.